South African businesses in Nigeria, like MTN, MultiChoice, etc., should be nationalized.
Remember, the South African government said they are not going to pay any compensation to all the foreigners that their shops were looted and closed in South Africa, and those foreigners were deported back to Nigeria with nothing. South African government said they are not going to compensate them. So Oshomole said this in return. He said, if South Africans want war, let's give them war. He said all the South African companies operating in Nigeria, they are
comments by a South African minister to the effect that compensation will not be paid to those Nigerians whose properties were looted, shop burnt, and even life taken. But
hello guys, Kiru Neu, hope you guys are doing well. So guys, let's talk about Nigeria, the giant of Africa. Nigeria, the hero to heaven. So now, according to Nigerian government, the Nigerian government is saying Nigeria MTN should be nationalized. Mind you, Nigerians are pushing out for Nigerians who left South Africans, some of their stuffs were being taken by South Africans. Nigeria wants these people to be compensated by the South African government. Guess what? The South African government is saying they're not going to give a dime. Imagine. And Nigerian says, oh, no. You people cannot say that. We know how to get it. We know how to get it. Mind you, you own businesses in Nigeria. We know how to get it. In fact, Nigerians are pushing for MTN, every South African businesses in their country should be nationalized. This is what Nigerians are pushing it for. They want that business to be nationalized. According to last time I posted of the CEO of MTN in Nigeria came out and said, oh, MTN is not only owned by Nigeria, it's not only owned by South Africa, it's also owned by Nigeria. Nigerians don't care. You see that part that is owned by South Africa, that's what Nigerians wants. Nigeria wants that part that is owned by South Africa. By the time Nigeria is done dealing with South Africa will understand. South Africa will understand. It's just that President Tinubu is that type of person. He does his things very quietly. We will hear from him very soon. You only hear that Tinubu has done this, Tinubu has done this very soon. Don't bother. We want MTN should be nationalized. South Africans think they are the only ones that have madness. They think so now they only them the colo, but Nigerians a colo pass. That way that man is only for Nigeria. There is no man no go fit for cola. Leave them now. Nigerians are very, very dangerous. Nigerians, as kind as they are very, very dangerous people. They have been matching Nigerians, pushing Nigerians to the wall, but Nigerians have never retaliated. I just want to say what 31 of this July is gonna look like, because I want all Nigerians to come out and protest. That's my prayer, because you see that MTN, Nigerians, you guys must own MTN. Even if you guys are not going to benefit anything as Nigerian citizens, but you guys must own that MTN. That's my only thing. Nevertheless, guys, are you new on this channel? If you subscribe or not, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. As for the South Africans who are saying we're not going to give Nigerians a dime, we're not going to, they got their businesses. Imagine a minister will be saying Nigerians, everything Nigerians own in their country are gotten through drugs. Imagine, guys. Imagine. Whereas they are the ones being arrested in Nigeria for drugs. Hi! They don't overlook down on Nigerians. I don't even like it. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Please take a look and watch this video.
South African businesses in Nigeria, like MTN, MultiChoice, etc., should be nationalized, and the proceeds/shares be used to pay Nigerians and Nigerian businesses who have suffered losses in the xenophobic attack in South Africa. Well,
profit that they made this year should be seized. And that money should be used to compensate all the foreigners that came back from South Africa to Nigeria. That money should be used to settle them for their shops, for their losses. Because we are not going to use our taxpayers' money to settle them while South Africans were the one that looted their shops. I agree with you, Oshomole. So Nigerian government, you guys should do the needful. We are supporting this movement 100%. We might reconsider going to loot their shops after July 30. But the flogging, they go collect beating. No? Anyway, we catch South African for this country, go flog nonsense come off from your head. Nigerian government, you guys should do the needful.
It's like the drama between Nigeria and South Africa is not ending anytime soon. Some Nigerian lawmakers are now saying that if South Africa refused to compensate Nigerians who lost businesses, homes, and property during the anti-migrant attacks, then Nigeria should take the money from South African companies operating in Nigeria. But the Nigerian Senate rejected that idea and instead called for compensation through diplomatic channels. And honestly, the anger is understandable. If Nigerians were attacked, displaced, and forced to abandon everything they built, someone must be held accountable. So South Africa cannot simply say xenophobia is not official policy and then leave victims to carry the loss alone. But here is the complicated part. If Nigeria targets South African companies in Nigeria, who really pays the price? South Africa? Or Nigerian workers, Nigerian customers, local partners, and the Nigerian economy itself? Companies like MTN and DSTV may be South African linked, but they also employ Nigerians, serve Nigerians, pay taxes, and make money inside Nigeria. So yes, Nigerians deserve compensation and justice, but the real question is how that justice should be pursued: through diplomacy, through legal channels, or through economic retaliation. Because retaliation may sound powerful, but if it is not handled carefully, it can hurt the same people it claims to defend. Justice must be smart enough not to punish the victims twice. Thank you all for watching this video, and drop your thoughts about this in the comments.
So I saw the recent news where the government of Nigeria, they asked South Africa for compensation. Anyways, one of the ministers for South Africa don't reply Nigerian government saying that there is no compensation, that the Nigerian government should show them the Nigerians then, let me say they say Kana for this country, I don't want to use the normal name, so that they'll go commode there for their country. You see, first of all, South Africa started with you people are taking our job, you people should leave our country. Now, they don't label Nigeria as, I don't want to use the name, Lord. And the only reason why they are doing it is because we have an incompetent government. There are some persons that will be in seat as the president of this country. South Africa don't go fit try this rubbish. That's to tell you that South African government, they support their citizens for what they do other African countries, especially Nigeria. We have a president that is the president of the biggest black nation in the world. When you talk about Africa, you remember Nigeria. Yet, look at how other Africans they treat Nigerians because of our indecisive government that we have, especially under Tinubu administration. You cannot secure life and properties. You cannot guarantee good roads. You cannot guarantee good schools. You cannot guarantee good hospitals. Despite Nigeria not paying subsidy, despite all the money being borrowed from international communities, still yet Nigeria is still as worse as it was before. You people keep borrowing money and putting on new projects that you people are going to siphon resources. The existing one that we have that Nigeria has been managing for long, you people cannot fix them for Nigeria to have access to it. And you still call this a country. Anybody maybe say Tinubu want you appoint for this country. Anybody may say you want you become politicians for this country. Their mindset are just to thief money for this country first. Nobody is thinking of friendly services to the citizens. We're in a country where people can no longer travel by the road and come back safe. Kidnapping here and there. Farmers can no longer go to farm. Price of foods and services has increased. Now, we're talking about that one, xenophobia attack they happen for South Africa. And Nigerian government cannot even protect their citizens that are in diaspora. This is just South Africa. Do you think other countries no go to their head one day to begin to treat other foreigners like this? People are waking up. If we don't start fixing our country now, our politicians don't think say they're free. Because the time is coming when people are going to touch down airport of other countries. They will send you people back. Since national one gets us for this country, now get on by force. Fix the country. If you want thief money. But many people say they work for the country, but no. And you still call this a country.
Is on powder. No, some of our governments, they're on powder really, because number one, it takes someone who is not in his right senses to speak the way Pumole have spoken. Now, how do you garnish the wages, the profits of someone without going to court, without a court order, without investigation, without estimation of what was damaged, if there was even any damage? And then you just think that, okay, as a country, you can just, because the business is in your own country, then you can just lay hold. You can just confiscate their asset and use it to offset. Are we even sure that Nigerians are not lying? Because there's been a lot of video I've been posting of them lying continuously against South Africans. So I believe that something like this should pass through the court of law. It should be the court that is giving order to Nigeria to confiscate the asset of South Africa. I don't know, I don't know how international law works, and I want to hear your input on the comment section. Is this doable? Without approaching the court of law, can a country just lay hold on the profit of another country, over a claim, over an alleged claim that is unverified, no investigation needed, so you can just lay a hold on someone's claim? Because I know, according to the law here in South Africa, even if you are owing a bank and then you mistakenly transfer your money into the particular debt that you are owing the bank has no right to lay hold on your money and say, oh no, because you are owing us. No. It has happened to my wife before, where she mistakenly transferred money into these COVID-19 relief funds. During COVID-19, the bank gave them a particular loan, and that thing was showing minus 6,000 something, and then 800 rand was mistakenly transferred into that account, and the bank laid hold on. We went to the ombudsman, and they were ordered to release the money back, because it is only the court of law that can give, that can issue a judgment against a particular person or country. So without a judgment, without a court judgment, can you just garnish somebody's wages or somebody's profit in order to fulfill a debt? So let me hear your thoughts on the comment section. Let's discuss, let's educate ourselves, because we as the youth, we are the leaders of tomorrow. Now, what does international law say about something like this? Are Nigerians, are they in their right senses to say South Africans' shares should be transferred to Nigerians that have suffered losses over the xenophobic, whatever they call it? Or what is the right procedure for Nigeria to follow? Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section.
Guys, we've listened to reactions coming from Nigerians, Nigerian parliamentarian. They are now, the matter of South Africa is on their table. They are looking for means in which they are going to nationalize South African businesses. South Africans think say not only them they mad, they think say not only them they crazy. By the time they go jump people where they colo past them, they go humble. No bother. They go humble. Nevertheless, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. But I want to add something. This guy called Harry, Nigeria, I don't think this guy is from Nigeria. People should just give him to South Africa, because the way this guy is behind South Africans, the way this guy keeps defending South Africans, they shock me. And they tell you, it shock me, I swear. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys on our next video. Bye.